Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 5. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123, and let's go ahead and start.
Explain what you learned or would do differently.
Well, if I'm not brawling with my enemies, then my quirk ends up kind of useless.
Everyone has something they can improve.
Thinking I probably made some new fans. It's cool. Those warm feelings aren't something
You definitely can improve too.
We were sloppy out there.
The binding cloth. I couldn't even use 1/10 of what I'd learned from you. Move on, but don't forget this feeling. Right.
I mean, he's just getting used to using that scarf in combat.
If you experience fighting like that, it changes the way you think and how you approach a battle. Even a training battle like this.
Kirishima, you should focus on forcing your opponent into a head-on fight.
Yes, sir.
Koda, it's exactly as you said. Are you only strong if your team's in trouble?
No.
Asui, focus on how to recover from a mistake instead of the mistake.
He wasn't prepared for that move.
It's so invigorating.
Contain yourself.
Seriously.
Well, Shizaki, your ace. If you'd only come together as a team, you could have taken them all.
Mr. Vlad's eyes get so
He was talking so highly of them, so it's very disappointing.
And as a result, we allowed our opponents time to come up with a plan. You have my sincerest apologies.
Hellfire spares no one.
Don't think that'll really ruin
Oh
your
yeah, now
lives.
Shinso has to be on the other team.
He's just talking to himself. We should start coming up with a plan too.
Bakugo, let's get on the same page.
The page is stay out of my way.
That is getting on the same page as Bakugo is a absolute challenge. Just getting along with them is a challenge.
Their team's dead. I'll blow them straight to hell. I don't need you.
We can save Ida for our trouble.
How has Bakugo not learned anything? When he says stuff like that.
Feel that. Such passion. Such vigor. Like a spring awakening.
It's winter, though. Young Midoriya, too, has become better at using One for All. He learned shoot style and air force. In the midst of all these events and troubles, they pushed on earnestly, reaching toward their goals. In a way, this is a rehearsal for the rest of their lives.
So, All Might, what did you think of Shinso?
This is a test for him. A good showing and he could end up transferred. I'd wager he's eager to show off in his next match.
I wonder if that's going to happen immediately. Because I would say Shinso deserves to be in one of those classes, so.
Second round teams to the field!
All right. Next match.
Why weren't you in the pageant? I thought I'd see you there. I'm sure you would have stood a good chance.
For some reason, Mr. Aizawa failed to tell us
Our fans have pushed us into a box.
into a box.
You know.
Not literally.
Your grades and quirk are both better than mine, Yayorozu. It's easy to see. I want to be my own hero.
Hey, Tokoyami. If you think about it, we're basically the same type too.
If you say so.
Really? Kind of similar.
Destiny. We are brothers in the shadows.
Oh. You have also stared into the abyss.
They could be friends or mortal enemies.
Start the second match!
Can we, can we be?
For real.
Can we be, like, unbiased, please? Or have somebody else do it?
That's our brilliant class representative for you. She's smart and decisive even under pressure. It's so awesome. She's also brave.
He's got to work on not screaming at everything. Or maybe that's just his normal voice. Tetsu.
Think of her as our class's big sister. Itsuka Kendo inspires all of us to do our best.
Roger. Now, Dark Shadow.
Got it!
Report back when you find the enemy.
Leave it to me.
Dark Shadow can scout, do the long distance stuff. I mean, team-wise, they're pretty balanced.
But we've been improving on them and developing new moves, so they have to be ready for anything. That's why first...
Quickly then.
Why are you just standing around?
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of They looked lost, but this is obviously a setup.
Into the abyss.
Shadow versus Shadow.
You're able to let Dark Shadow go pretty far now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. His shadow was locked to a certain point.
Stand back.
Tokoyami!
What's going on? This isn't right.
Is it being controlled?
Wrong with Dark Shadow. He lost control.
No. There's plenty of light out here, so Tokoyami should be in full command. Please don't.
Quick, Kagakure! Light!
Okie dokie.
Quick, back to me!
Kurohiro was inside Dark Shadow.
He can melt into shadows immediately, and by developing his quirk, he's become able to move through the darkness. But it has to be something stationary.
So, like, using something like Dark Shadow is just absolutely not going to work. Because normally, his moves wouldn't really be possession at all, like, especially an attack like that. But because of the unique ability, it's perfect for him to possess and take.
You and I share a hallowed destiny of darkness.
I see. Fated rivals. Very well.
Oh, new ability?
Dark Fallen Angel.
Another... You can summon another, like... Well, if he summons another type of shadow, it's just going to do the same thing.
Natural diamonds, not that synthetic stuff. I could easily get 300 mil for...
Oh, so that... Him and Hawks?
There's a fight at a barn cantina, so I'm flying there next. You head back. Deal with all the paperwork, yeah?
So how did he learn anything from him?
You gotta admit, though, it is an efficient system.
I'll help him.
Hold on, what?
That kid's an eager one. I chased after him constantly, but I mostly did cleanup for incidents he resolved.
An interesting person to learn from, though.
Why'd you ask me to intern with you in the first place?
We're birds of a feather.
Is that a joke?
The League of Villains who attacked you. To make things easier on me, I figured I might as well find a solid recruit.
It would kind of make sense since we know a couple episodes ago what he's doing and working, you know, trying to help and work the other side as well. So maybe he was trying to learn information from that to be able to do that in the first place. So, because this is when they were doing internships.
As I told him about the details of our encounter, my frustration started to simmer.
Hey! How was Kyushu, huh?
Then how did you learn anything from him?
Nothing special. You probably want to hear about those, don't you, Hawks? Don't look down on me, number 3. No.
Good work today.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Tokoyami, you got a sec?
Literally just fly.
One with the wind.
Is this your first time flying? I asked you back 20% for your quirk. It's amazing. Nothing beats a bird's eye view.
Well, he said angel, right? So is he gonna teach him how to fly?
Use your quirk to move more freely. I'm not interested in training the next generation or anything. There's no need to be stuck on the ground with everyone else.
Huh. You would think he would be able to fly.
Sounds dramatic. Show me what you've got.
He's moving through the shadows again.
I wonder, though, if he was doing those type of because we didn't even know about this. So he was being, well, not really trained by Hawks, but he was at least having, like, you know, interning and conversations. So I'm wondering if there's other people that might have gotten new attacks or new stuff from learning from other people that was just never shown on screen. That's interesting.
In an area like this, I'd say he definitely has the upper hand.
Tokoyami, are you okay?
Class A is completely in the dark. You and I share a destiny. Brothers in the shadows.
Oh.
I'm the scheming hero, Vanta Dark. And misdirection is the key to my design.
Oh. Wait, why would he be after him? Because of his beams?
Wretched soul, repent at once.
This cramped, intricate stage gives me plenty of pathways.
I'm guessing he learned to fly, right?
You think I was slow?
Yeah, there we go.
Dark Fallen Angel!
There we go. The only thing that made sense.
So he can hold on to Tokoyami and carry him through the air. And by covering himself with a cape, Tokoyami can block the light that weakens his quirk.
That's awesome.
But he figured it out, and look how perfect it's working. It's kind of like he's cut through his own personal Gordian knot. So cool. Whoa,
so Hawks noticed he could fly, like he had the potential to fly this whole time, and felt obligated to help him.
I will fly even higher.
An unexpected rendezvous.
Get under the cloak.
Got it. I shall give light to these shadows.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, because he would. I guess he would be the Shadow's weakness, because the light.
Hurry! That's as far as you go. We won't let you escape. Launching a surprise attack alone. Stand down. You don't know when your feet.
I mean, you've only been fighting one person. There's more.
What the heck?
Oh God.
If we see too much light, then plan a fail.
Summon a million mushrooms. She deserves to be in the like Mario games. Go join the Toads. Oh, I liked that. I liked, well, first of all, like seeing more like some of the characters in Class 1A like have kind of been literally in the shadows of the show for a while, and we focused on some of the people, but someone like Tokoyami really has kind of not had as much screen time since the like the exams and stuff, or the the sports festival. Like they really haven't had that much time to shine, so it's nice to like see what they were doing. They weren't shown while they were doing other stuff or internships. It's also nice that he got taught by like shown by Hawks. He always had the potential of being able to fly, that which is funny because the way he is, the way he looks, you would think that would be a possibility, but it didn't even run in my mind about flying until it was mentioned. I think that is really odd. Like I was thinking about it, like how did I never even think of that being a thing for him because of his look? I mean, he doesn't have it just didn't cross my mind at all. Yeah, I'm really enjoying seeing more screen time for some of the other characters, but we're also seeing Class 1B, some of the ones that weren't even really introduced, showing their abilities, showing their moves, seeing the potential. Like 1B is not just like a worse version of 1A. It feels like they're pretty like relatively even. Their abilities are good. I mean, they didn't get in that course for no reason. They're all decently legitimate. So yeah, good episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.